Okay, hi, and welcome to today's stream. So, today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and we're going to be talking about how to create a high converting landing page. So, this is what we're going to be talking about today, and we're going to be doing some certain things. We're going to also show you an example of a high converting landing page that we've created, and we're going to be cutting across several industries. So, as you can see here, we have real estate, we have online coach, we have fitness, we have SaaS, events, and tax services. So, we're going to be touching a good number of industries. So but the very first thing we need to understand is, what does a good landing page have? So if you are just entering, all you just have to do is you can drop a hi, right? Just drop a hi and where you are chatting from. We would appreciate that. Then if you have any question as well, you can also leave it in the comments below, because we also, even if the live has ended, we also entertain questions. And you can also if it's one-on-one thing, you can also click the link in the description. So we're going to be going into something very important. Okay, I'm trying to refresh some things. Okay, so here the key things: clarity, which is number one, because we're going to be talking about what each landing page is going to almost have. So the very first thing is clarity. If your landing page doesn't have, or there is no direct thing that it's saying, it's going to be a problem. So what I mean is, let's take for example, now we are working on a real estate website, and before I go to the explanation, you may be asking yourself, what is what is a landing page? So a landing page is a page designed for a particular purpose on your site. So your landing page is not your home page, but it depends on how your site is being built. Since it is about a designated page, Faith, hi and welcome to our live stream. So, since the landing page is a designated page, your home page could be your landing page. Your about us page, I am not sure about that, right? But so far, that page is supposed to collect information, collect leads, and collect important things from your site. It is going to serve as a landing page. So the very first thing that we're going to look into is a real estate landing page. So now, if you look at this real estate landing page, I actually did this with AI, and nothing again is, if you are building a site or you are working with a service business that needs a landing page, meaning you are maybe a social media manager, or let's say you are working on their ads or something, you can actually pull up a landing page. So first, let's talk about real estate. So looking at real estate, you can find that this landing page is kind of a little bit direct, and this could be a template or placeholder for what you want. As you can see here, it's saying find your dream home. So depending on what you want the person to do, right? Say for example, now this particular, let's say this is Precious real estate, and she wants users to book for let's say consultancy, or there is a particular land that the person wants to build, and you are running ads. Instead of you to run ads to a home page, you can actually run ads to this particular landing page. And when you this your hero section is one of the key areas. Once a user passes this section, and you've not dropped any important thing, the person might leave or bounce out, because in website there's what we call bounce rate, meaning someone may come to a particular website and a particular information may make that person leave that particular website at that particular moment. So as you can see, you showcase maybe one or two things that is very important, like let's say properties, satisfaction, years of experience, very important. So if you come to the right hand side, you can see that you have things like the name, very important. This is for lead generation. So you can collect the name, the address, email, phone number, very important. You can just, okay, are you planning on buying a home or are you planning on selling one? So this is just a minimum. This is, you can ask for budgets. So budgets are also very, very important when doing something like this. So if you come down to this section, you can actually find out that there is something like why choosers. So it's just more like you selling, right? But you're not telling the person why would they choose you, something like that. Don't worry, I'm going to share this in the description so you can get access to it. So, and this one is more like, the powerful feature. So, in your landing page, you actually need to show exactly um, what you're selling. If it's picture based, like for example, now this is a real estate, note the design may not be exactly like this. You definitely have to improve on it, right? So you have to improve on this particular design. So if you are building a landing page, it doesn't have to have so many sections. You can have like four, five, six sections. It does not have to be too much, but at the end of the day, it should be doing the purpose it's going to serve. So looking at here, if you come down, you have other section explaining more things like everything you need, where you have a dedicated real estate, okay, dedicated real estate advisor, negotiating support. This is just a sample, right? Then if you come here, very important, client stories. We you can also call it testimonials, right? But at the end of the day, people talking about your business is very, very good. So here could be, they could have images here, they could have videos. It all depends on what you want to do, but this side is very, very important. Then you have Q&A, that's frequently asked questions. Then you have here, it's very, very important. So let's go to coaching. So say for example, now you are into the coaching business, what would it look like? So if you click here, you can see that this is a little bit different from what we have. So you can see that there's a video at the right hand side, and for the video you can see that it is just something playing around. So this video could be a placeholder, this could be a place, talking about yourself, you being the coach and whatnot. So you can see that this landing page is slightly different from the real estate. This one, you are presenting yourself, which you are an online coach, and you can, display, talk, and tell them why they are here. So you can say unlock your full potential, join 1000 high achievers, blah blah blah. You can read the rest. Then you can have the call to action is very important. So you can have a book, a free strategy section, or you can have a view stories, or this could be it might take you to a different section of the page. So here it's also like a there's what we call them as like trust points, right? So trust points are things that you have that would make sure that the user is able to, see that you've done something. But sometimes some people fake this, right? So I would not advise you to fake it. So as much as possible, try to do something that is real here. So if you come down here, we have why coach works. So this is another why, right? If you come down here, you could see complete coaching system. So here is more like, okay, as a coach, what would you get from me? One-on-one coaching section, accountability. So this is for coaches. You can come down to see more. So different um companies have different ways of, you know displaying their landing page, right? So let me come down here a little bit. Okay, so I'm here with you. Then you can come here, you can see client transformation, right? So client transformation is also very, very important. So for coaches as well. Then if I come down here, we have common questions, and you can also see that there is also a booking form at the bottom, because the real call to action for this page is booking a form. So if we come down here, we have fitness. So fitness is also very, very popular landing page. And if you notice, this fitness is still slightly different from the other pages. So now for a fitness brand, you notice that there is the header and there is some highlights, and we have 7 days trial. This is more like a membership. So if you have, or you're into the membership thingy, your hero section, this is, we call this hero section. Your hero section could have something like this, and the person could see this and like, okay, ah, guy, man, these guys have up to like 5,000 plus membership, and they also have 5 classes per week. This has told them everything about the business. So the user would not even need to stress. The next thing is either view membership or start a free trial. You see, nothing too crazy. Everything he or she needs to do in the beginning is here already. So if you come down, like, okay, why train with us? This could be improved as well. Why train with us? Then complete fitness, still the same thing. Every membership includes, very important. I even feel here supposed to even come ahead of this. So once you see this, you can see every membership include notes. This is for a fitness brand. So now if you come down here, you can also see the membership plans, where you can now choose which one you want. And note, this page could be the website, or the fitness brand could have their own separate landing page, different from what is here, right? So but the same information, they could have their own pricing page and everything, but having it here in the landing page is very important. So here's membership success story, and you can have this here where you have all the informations. And you could put a video here. Most persons use a video where you see people jogging and everything. So yeah, questions very important, and start a free trial. So these buttons, it could be a one page, which is a one page website. When you click on the claim your free trial, it goes back to this page, right, where the person can start a free trial. And no biggie. So if it's to log in, if it's to pay direct, this landing page has served the purpose. Another thing again with landing pages is you can test more than one. You can test a landing page that just have only, let's say, this section, and only this section, and your pricing section, right? You see how it works. You have like 5 landing pages to test. So it all depends. Then this is SaaS, software as a service. So most SaaS may not really look like this, but well, this is one way to do it. So most SaaS have a demo. Here can be a dashboard. So SaaS means software as a service. So I think you should I say YouTube, Canva is a SaaS platform, right? It's serving designers, or giving designers the ability to design. So you can watch a demo. It all depends on the design could be different. You still have this. Everyone needs you. This is where your features is, and each features can be well elaborated, very well, right? And what is needed, same pricing, but you can, some people put their pricing. If there's no pricing, it can go straight to the dashboard. So I don't want to say too much on SaaS, because there are lots of SaaS. Then here too is very important. If you don't want people to go to free trial and they are skeptical, you can have a button for talk to sales. Is also very important. Then we have the events landing page. This one too is for those of you that are organizing events. You can send people to your landing page, and on this landing page, you can see that this is the straight up. The date of the event is here. The title of the event, 3 days music, what the event is about, very important. Then you have your tickets, you have your lineup, right? Then you have this. So here you have why for events you may not need this, it's not important. So featured artists, very important. You can have featured artists here, and you can have things like this. This is very, very important to have. So you can also have festive experience, right? Where you have multiple stages, beverage, art exhibition, wellness, and so many other things in your page. So if you come down here, you can have event tickets and whatnot. So the last one, which is tax. So this is more like a tax landing page. So if you are someone that processes tax and everything, this is how you can collect leads. This place could have a form. It all depends, like the way we have it in the real estate. If there's, you could have a form to capture leads, or you could have something very important, maybe tax image that is very important. Then you have start today and free consultation, maybe all leading to one particular place. Then you have key things like years in business, very important, telling users how long you've been in the business. Also, this is more like returns filed. It's very important to the tax industry. Tax savings and client rating, very important. So if you come down here, why choose us as a tax service is very important. Then comprehensive tax solution, very important, direct and everything. So then you come down, what's included maybe in the call or something. You could have this, then you could have this as a service package. So if the person wants to, book, but this may not be here if your, remember, your landing page has to have a meaning or a clear direction. So then you come down here, you can see processes. So you have upload documents, you can see the processes you'd have to take in order to file a tax document. Then you have client success stories, very important. Then you have common tax questions. Then this is where you have the give free consultation. So you can put in the information that you want someone to fill in, right? Then you have it here. Then 100% secure. So this is just a summary of the key landing page. So I didn't want today's section to be very long. I just wanted to let you know the key, um, you know, things you have to have in a landing page. And as you can see here, what makes a landing page? Clarity. Users understand the offer in 3 seconds, like the way we have it here. I really like this fitness one, right? Transform your body and mind. You see everything, and straight up, few seconds, everything is there. Visuals. So if you are into the visual heavy industry, you can have visuals like training bodies and some other things. You can have it on your site. Simplicity, trust, very important, because you want people to sign up or whatever you want from a landing page. You need to show people that other persons have done this with you before. Then you have strong CTA, right? A strong call to action is very, very important. So what do you mean by call to action? Call to actions are button like this, like get started. If you come down to this, you can say book a call, view success story. To me, I don't feel this is a important thing. Here could be price plan, right? Then events, get tickets, view lineup. So some, depending on your industry, the landing page might be different. Then for tax, tax services, you have get started today, free consultation. So this is very important, and you can have this here. So I don't know, before I leave, if there is any question, because today's one is a very, very simple and direct topic. So as I'm awaiting questions, if so, next thing is common landing page mistakes. Too much text. You don't need to have too much things on your landing page. No clear call to action, no trust. It's just more like an opposite of what you should have. Long forms. Some people have a lot of forms where they're asking so many questions, right? So just make it very, very short. You can ask all those questions on the call where the person is not running away, right? You have too many page links, bad visuals or poor UI, then no mobile optimization. So each of your pages need to be mobile optimized. Then okay, none so far. Thanks, Faith. Then you have headline and clarity. So your headline needs to be clear. So what headline means is these headlines. So these are what headlines mean. So your headline needs to be clear so that whoever is coming here from running ads or your social media. So whether you on your social media page, you need to have your landing page there, because most of the times most persons may land on maybe your bio pages, and sometimes it will be crazy if your page has exact your page, your social media pages, or your maybe your YouTube page or wherever your users is coming from has a clear offer. You can drive them straight to your landing page so that you know that okay, oh, how many persons land here, and you can add there is what we call, you can add tracking by either Facebook or Google Analytics, so that whoever comes here, you know who comes here, where they're coming from, and you even know which of your funnel is even working in the first place. So that is why we have a landing page. So without much questions from any other person, I think I would call today's live an end, and we will be having other lives coming tomorrow. Let me check what tomorrow's live is. So we can I think tomorrow's live is going to be much interesting. If it's not tomorrow, I think it's next. Okay, yes, how to generate leads with Facebook ads. So that is what we are going to be having tomorrow. So same time, 5 p.m. and bye for now. If you have any question, leave it in the comments, or not comments, in the description. Bye for now. And I'm also going to I'm saying bye for now too much, and I'm also going to leave these two links, right? So I'm going to drop this link here in the description as well, so you can check it. So don't forget to book a one-on-one call if you have any question. I'm also going to leave my WhatsApp link below. Bye for now. Bye now. Bye.